yesterday we took out the ice box and we were taking out stuff to see what we had in here, and we got this nice oven, sink, folded everything up.
So what he's saying is the stove is in really good shape. Everything, it looks like it was barely ever used. I remember Grandpa had his own stove that he had made. It was a little bit bigger, and then they could cook full meals on, so he never used it. Plus, we got the sink. Go ahead, remove the board, Bryson. And the sink, I really don't think he used the sink too much either, because it looks about brand new. There's a little bit of dirt down here. Looks like some bugs, like caterpillars and stuff, came up through that. So we'll pull that apart, probably just replace the drain on it, but just to be on the safe side. But when we were pulling this out, the one good thing, a couple of old rotary phones. But the funny thing is, it doesn't even have a fresh water tank in here right now, if you can see it. But the inverter is right here. It's a power converter, not an inverter, power converter, and it actually works. We were really skeptical of plugging up the electricity because this has been sitting since, I think the last time my grandpa had it up and going, I don't even know if he had power to it, was in 2007. So we were really just kind of hesitant on plugging it up, but it works. Actually, Bryson's out there right now plugging up the power. Did you plug up the power? So overall, everything's in really good shape. It's just kind of old, but you see, there you go. We got power here, so everything's working good. We have power at all the outlets. Got a fan going right now. So pretty much the whole inside is in really good shape, except for, you know, like the canvas is going to need to be replaced, but all of the furniture, all the fixtures, we're going to keep it the exact same. We're not going to change it out. You know, we just kind of keep the vintage 70s look in here, but everything's in really good shape. So all we're going to do is do some cleaning in here after we take everything out, of course, because we have to replace the walls on the outside. But all this paneling, I really don't want to go through replacing it anyway, so we're going to keep it. And that way everything matches and goes with the look, because we really like this green stove and the green sink, and so the countertops match it and go with it. The floor, we're debating on that, but it's actually in really good shape. But I think there's some spots under, like in this back corner over here, that's a little hard to see. But see, we got power. But it's a little hard to see. But these corners right over here have a little bit of wood rot, so we're probably gonna have to replace some of the floor, if not all of it. In the center it feels really well, but all on the corners where the outside walls have rotted, we need to fix that. There's a little delamination right here in these panel boards, but I don't think they're going to be too bad, because that's really on the back wall. But we'll see where it goes from there. We might have to do a little replacing, but hopefully not too much. And now I've got to figure out what type of freshwater tank was in here so that we can get one of those to replace it. But we'll do some updating on the wiring and fix that. But the power converter works, so that's really good. Alright, until then, Bryson, so catch you later, YouTube.
Catch you later, YouTube.
Okay, here we go. Logan, tell me what you're doing.
Well, I'm going to take the power converter out of the 1972 Lark pop-up camper to disconnect the power from here, so we can take this whole entire side out and replace the wall.
Okay. Bryson, what are you getting ready to do?
Well, since he's doing the power thing, I gotta take all the cabinet screws out to get all the cabinets and stuff out so we can take the wall off.
So we have to remove all the cabinets that are right here. The small cabinet, the sink, the stove, the part of the seat that the power converter's on, all of that, and undo everything that's under here, all the plumbing and electrical. I don't know what all you can see, but all of this in here we have to take out so that we can actually do the repair on the back wall and see how bad the rot is. Stay tuned.